Everything I'm about to say, you already know it to be true. You are a slave. You are a slave to money, to social economics, to status, to politics, to ideology. You have sold your soul to have a place in a world order that you should naturally oppose. Whoa now. Welcome back. I'm Brother Kush, aka the Black Alpha. Now, here's the thing. I need y'all to understand that y'all get mad at me for trying to show y'all the flaws in the dudes y'all listen to. But if y'all continue to listen to flawed people, you will journey down the flawed path. It's just that simple. It's your life. I mean, it's your life. I can't live your life for you, bro. And trying to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about when I know exactly what I'm talking about is not going to change the fact that I know what I'm talking about. Now, before I get into that, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to receive notification when I drop more videos. If you don't hit that bell icon, YouTube will not notify you when I drop videos. You will have to come back to the channel physically and check to see if I dropped any new videos. If you've been here several times and have not hit the subscribe button, go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now. If you have a topic that you want me to discuss, hit me up at realblackalpha@gmail.com. If you don't want me to have any contact information on you, if you want to remain completely anonymous, then go ahead and contact me through Telegram at black_alpha. Let's jump right into it, man. So anyway, what happened is this. Tasha K had some chick on there, some pro-black chick on her show that was giving some background on Dr. UMAR Johnson as a womanizer. She said he is a womanizer. He uses his position and all of this stuff, you know, his pro-black knowledge and queen. She said he uses all of that to manipulate women. That's what she said. This is what she said. Another chick before that, separate chick, wasn't on that show. She said something similar about him. Now, we know a few years ago, it came out that he was dealing with some stripper that called herself the conscious stripper. So this is Dr. UMAR Johnson pattern. Now, what the young lady said, older lady, I know she's younger than me, but the lady said also on Tasha K program, she said that Umar broke up a family. Essentially started dealing with a married woman, got that woman to leave her husband to go join his polygynous family, right? That's what the chick said. You know what I'm saying? Now, OSHAY took it upon himself to become Dr. UMAR Johnson's defense attorney. He started trying to spin the narrative, talking about, well, if he shot at you and you refused, because the girl said also, the woman said also that Umar straight up told her that I'm gonna fuck you and you're gonna be my chick in that city because I travel around a lot. You're gonna be my girl in that city. You know what I'm saying? The chick was like, man, we ain't getting down like that, you know. So she rejected it, you know what I'm saying? But now OSHAY talking about where if he did all that and you thought he was a bad man or whatever, why you still was friendly with him after. See, that's weak, bro. That's weak. That's weak. Because also in that same clip that OSHAY played, the chick actually explained how we always just dismiss what women say about men like Umar. We are quick to take his side. The men are quick to twist the narrative and spin the narrative in any way they can to make it sound like the women are lying and Umar is right. I ain't saying the women are lying or not lying. I haven't said that yet, so get out your feelings. I haven't said Umar is innocent. I haven't said he's guilty, so get out your feelings. I'm just giving you some facts about what happened. So this is what I wrote on OSHAY's page. First thing I said was, man, shame on you, bro. You are doing exactly what the lady said you dudes do. You're automatically dismissing her account of the facts. You're co-signing a man like Umar, who I personally would not trust as far as I could throw him. And you are falling right into the stereotypical role of misogynist. Why not let the lady tell her story and leave it at that? Why try to spin the talking points in a way to discredit her when she said nothing at all that is contradictory or odd? Come on, fellas. I guess I didn't put the whole thing. I said, come on, brothers, don't be like that. Now, let me explain where that comment come from. If y'all remember a few days ago, I did a talk talking about the good guy. How the good guy isn't always that good. How most of these so-called good men are really horrible people. How a lot of them are straight up abusive. They sleep with just as many women as they just don't have the options, but they smash anything they can get their hands on. I just literally talked about this in a community post and on a video. Just talked about this. And now you get this here. So nothing the chick said about UMAR is odd. Nothing. Nothing she said about UMAR, comes off as being just untrue, blatantly untrue. She didn't say anything that's a stretch. And OSHAY trying to spin it, talking about, well, why would you still be friendly? Why would you still be working with him on anything? Just because he shot at the woman and the woman rejected him, that don't mean they should be enemies, bro. What world do you dudes come from? Do you dudes even deal with women? I mean, women reject you sometimes, man. Y'all stay friends. I got female friends right now that I've never had, had intimate relationships with that, and either she tried or I tried. Just because somebody rejects your sexual advancements, that don't mean you're supposed to be enemies now. And for OSHAY to try to twist it like that, and this going back to what Coach Greg Adams said. Coach Greg Adams twisted the words of Carrie Hilson by making it sound like she said she wanted a thug, when all she said basically, I want a strong man. She never said nothing about a thug. She just said she wanted a strong man. He twisted her words up to be something negative, and all you incelian red pill dudes jumped on the bandwagon and, oh yeah, carry all these women, these modern women. But the lady never said what Coach Greg Adams said she said. Just like this chick did not say anything that would give OSHAY the reason to twist her words to reach his conclusion. Just because UMAR shot and she rejected, that don't mean she hates him. But she did say that their relationship sort of dissolved because he really wanted to, smash. And the lady was fat. The chick didn't even, I ain't gonna say how she looked, but the chick fat. So anyway, the next one, let me take my head off this here. That said, the elephant in the room is that UMAR is breaking up black families according to this. Are we gonna talk about that? I don't care if he have 100 wives. A man like him should not be dealing with a married woman at all. Particularly not a married black woman, right? So that's what I'm looking at. Now, I need you to understand where I'm coming from with all this here now. Because this Mr. Pro-Black now, this Mr. Pro-Black. Why is Mr. Pro-Black dealing with a black woman that's married? Why is Mr. Marriage is economical and marriage is the strongest thing for the family and so important to the black community? Why is a man that think like this destroying black families? He know he can impress these women that's impressionable by that bull he talk. He knows he can impress these women with that stuff. I can only imagine how many women this man has smashed because he's Dr. Umar Johnson. That's probably why he don't really take no woman seriously. He's enjoying his little, he's the kind of bachelor man y'all listen to, but he's enjoying his bachelor type life. He got crazy women coming to join his polygynous family, but for a woman to walk out on her husband and family, because that's what the chick said, the chick left her husband and family to go be with Umar. What kind of man would even allow that, bro? Because I wouldn't allow that. Mr. Pookie right here wouldn't allow that. I wouldn't do nobody that. But look, none of you men got to worry about me trying to destroy y'all family. I don't care how bad your woman is. I ain't trying to take your chick from you, bro. I ain't trying to do it, bro. In fact, I just did a video explaining how I talked to the boyfriend of my ex, trying to give him pointers and tips on how to keep her. I ain't trying to take no woman from no man, bro. Too many women out there, man. I don't have that to be doing. Y'all talk like there's a shortage of women when actually there's a surplus. There's plenty of women out there, bro. To the point where I don't have to do that. But anyway, Umar is around here breaking up families, and OSHAY is doing just what these women say black men do. We just take the side of the black man, as long as he's not a Pookie. Now, if they was accusing me of doing that, being a womanizer and all that stuff, y'all would have a problem with that. But when it's Umar, no, he ain't do that. I can see him doing it, but you can see him doing it. You can see him doing it. You know what I'm saying? I can see him being just what that chick explained he is. I don't think she told one single lie. But now, I'm not going to co-sign her, and I'm not going to co-sign him. The thing is, and this is the lesson I want to leave y'all with, man, as men, because this is a man's channel. As men, you don't co-sign another man. You don't do it, bro. You let Umar defend himself. See, the problem with you red pill dudes, man, you manosphere dudes, y'all want to make everything about a war between men and women, man, but some dudes are not right. And y'all got to accept that, bro. I don't trust Dr. Umar. I think everything that chick said is true. She could be lying, though. I don't know, but it sounds true because I know his kind. I know his type. This is why these kind of dudes hang in conscious community settings. And, you know, a while back, they had this dude used to be on YouTube. I don't know if he's still on there. What he used to call himself? I can't think of the dude's name right now. But he did a video talking about the conscious community hoes. And how inside that little circle, how they just be sleeping around with everybody. And I was laughing, bro, because I was, Minister Jap? I think that's what he called himself, Minister Jap. And I was laughing because I was like, that's exactly what they do. I mean, they all so righteous, the women so righteous, so spiritual and all this stuff. And man, they be sleeping with everything in there. Look, if there's 100 people in there, all of them that slept with each other. And sometimes the girls on girls. So the women that slept with almost every man that slept with almost every woman, and about 10% of the women have slept with the women also. That's what used to go on inside them areas, inside these spaces. And what y'all doing right now, y'all making everything about a war between men and women when instead of considering the fact that men like Dr. Umar Johnson come from the conscious community. Man, this is how these people roll. You think right now he's 48, which means 20 years ago when the conscious community was really pumping, right? 23 years ago, right? Would he have been about 25 years old? That he's the right age. He's the right age. He is the right age, bro. He comes from that community, and them people did nothing but talk all slick and all spiritual and all pro-black and all righteous just to sleep with the women. All the dude was all these old black woman is queen, black woman is goddess stuff just to sleep with the women. I know because I hung in these environments. I know because I was in those spaces, watching. I wasn't there to be observing people. I was really there for the entertainment of the poetry, but I watched because I dealt with some of the women. In fact, I slept with probably another 8 of them inside that space, so I know what these men do. And I wasn't even on no black woman queen stuff and hell a black woman. I didn't even do that, bro. And I was still able to move like I moved because the women just liked me. You know, they really just liked me back then. You know what I'm saying? I know what they do. And Umar comes from that generation. He comes from that class. He comes from that grouping. So I can only imagine how often he used his rhetoric to impress women so they could spread their legs open. This dude's probably smashing all over the place. See, y'all listen to him, man, but that dude is far from an incel. He's probably smashing all over the place. I mean, he ain't smashing no quality, you know what I'm saying? Nothing I won't, but I mean, he's smashing. You know, he's smashing. Because he brainwashes women. That's how he gets women. This is his tool. Y'all tool is a job or a college degree or something like that. But he's using that. He's using college. He's using fame. He's using status. He's using all of the tools you dudes worship. So why y'all think that that the chick is lying on him? He has every bullet in that 6-shooter that y'all claim you need to have a perfect chamber. So why y'all think he's lying? This is what y'all worship. This is what y'all say men need. He has it all. He has exactly what the men y'all claim the men need. So why y'all think he's not using that to his advantage with women? When that's all y'all wanted for us to use it to y'all advantage over women. Why y'all think he's not using it to his advantage over women? He's womanizing these women, bro. He's womanizing. I don't care about that, but I'm tripping off the fact that he would actually break up a family because, I mean, that's low now, bro. Why would you even do that? Why would you let a woman get that enamored by your rhetoric, but she wants to leave her husband? You should have been like, nah, boo, you know what? Don't leave him. He ain't like me or whatever. You know, I know all this stuff is impressive, but he's a good man. Stay with the man. That's what I would have did. That's what the Pookie would have did. That's what I would have did. I would have sat there and used my influence over this woman to convince her to give her husband an honest shot. And if she can't do that, then to properly separate and divorce him and then move on. But I wouldn't have told her that if you divorce him, you can come to me. I wouldn't even give her that impression. I'd have given her the impression that no way ever am I going to deal with you, because I met you under these circumstances and I'm going to stick to that. And I'd have let her know that. So I wouldn't have been guilty for her getting a divorce and then come crawling, because I wouldn't have dealt with her. And I'd have made that clear. But I'd have used my influence to try to get her to stay with her husband. That's what a real pro-black brother would do. That's what a real man that's in a manosphere, a man space would do. I wouldn't take advantage of that chick because she's enamored by my rhetoric and my talking points and my status, whatever. I wouldn't have took advantage of her. I'd have convinced her to stay with her man. That's what I would have did. So I'm telling y'all, man, OSHAY, you just took 2 steps backwards. And I was just saying how you maturing and everything, bro. And then you go do some shit like this here. Trying to justify this dude's actions. Like you know UMAR wouldn't do that. I know he did it. I'm telling y'all, I would bet anything that chick told not one lie. Because I know the kind of person that he is. I know his type. I know he did it. I watch dudes like UMAR sit in them spaces, man, act like they so righteous, man. And they ain't doing nothing but sneaking around, sleeping and everything. Because no, in them spaces, they all be fucking, but they don't talk. You know what I'm saying? They all sleep with each other, but they all come back the next day hanging around like everything good. They'll go out places together, hang out late at night together, you know what I'm saying? Go by each other's houses, pretend like they working on projects and all this stuff all late at night. And then they'll come back the very next day and be talking like nothing happened. This is just what they do. They are used to sleeping around and not saying nothing and pretending like nothing is going on. All of them do it. The men do it and the women do it. Truth be told, some of the worst women you could get would come out of them spaces, bro. Because they practice being a hoe on a whole new level. Real talk. Real talk, bro. Real talk. So anyway, man, I just want to share that, bro. I'm going to leave it at that, man. You got the information on the screen. You've been seeing it the whole time. I'm out of here. I'm Brother Kush, a.k.a. the Black Alpha. Salam.